You're watching the FBN Nightly News Roundup, bringing you the latest in Jewish news from around the world. Here is your host.
Good evening, it's Tuesday, August 18th, Dalet El, and welcome back to the FBN Nightly News Roundup. Anti-Jewish vandalism was discovered on Monday at a San Antonio shul, the second anti-Semitic vandalism case in the city in the past week. The two incidents raised concern among authorities and prompted Governor Greg Abbott to call the incidents offensive and disturbing. In the most recent incident, the words Jew and Jews were spray painted on a storage building at Congregation Agudas Achim. Last week, vandals spray painted swastikas, the letters KKK, and other racist slogans at Congregation Rodfei Shalom, which is less than 2 miles away. No arrests have been made in either case, and both are being treated as hate crimes. According to the LakewoodScoop.com, a man was rescued early this morning after getting wedged between two buildings in downtown Lakewood. Police and Hatzalah were called to the Yeshiva Katana building on 2nd Street shortly before 1 a.m. for reports of a possible unconscious person, and upon arrival, located an approximately 20-year-old man stuck between two buildings. Hatzalah's extrication team, as well as the Lakewood Fire Department, responded to the scene and chiseled away the bricks in order to free the patient. The patient was transported with paramedics to Jersey Shore University Medical Center in stable condition. A Sefer Torah carried by Reb Shlomo Goren after Yerushalayim's Old City and the Kosel were liberated, which became one of the Six-Day War's symbols, will arrive back at the same spot 48 years later. It will be the first reenactment of the Sefer Torah's arrival at the Kosel as part of an emotional ceremony, which will include the arrival of 65 additional Sefer Torah from around the world in memory of the soldiers killed in Operation Protective Edge and in past Israeli wars. In this 1967 photo, Rabbi Shlomo Goren carries the Torah as he holds the first tefillah at the Kosel since 1948. A record for the largest Shabbos dinner was set in Berlin last week, arranged and hosted by Maccabi Deutschland. The event was part of the 14th European Maccabi Games, with more than 30 nations taking part. It was the first Maccabi Games in Europe in 79 years, bringing together thousands of athletes from around the world. The last European Maccabi Games was held in 1936. This record-breaking meal included 2,322 guests. The previous record of 2,226 Shabbos guests was set in 2014 in the port of Tel Aviv in Hangar 11. Goldie Steinberg, the sixth oldest person in the world and the oldest Jew, passed away Sunday at age 114 in Long Beach, New York. She was just 2 months shy of her 115th birthday and remained mentally sharp until her last moments. Born October 30th, 1900 in Kishinev in the Russian Empire, Steinberg was a survivor of the infamous 1903 Kishinev pogrom, during which 47 Jews were killed and hundreds were wounded. A second, smaller one took place in 1905. Steinberg was likely the last living survivor of the massacres. At age 104, Steinberg moved into the Grandel Rehabilitation and Nursing Center in Long Beach, New York, where she was known for her warmth and consideration for others. Just prior to her 113th birthday, the staff at Grandel traded stories about Goldie, including one about her waking up in the middle of the night to offer a coughing roommate a throat candy. In addition to her children, Steinberg is survived by 4 grandchildren and 7 great-grandchildren. You have been watching the FBN Nightly News. Thank you for joining us.